Aha, me hearties. Okay, I'm here to do a lesson on 3-digit by 2-digit multiplication. We've done 4-digit by 1-digit, which was easy. And this is pretty much the same, except we're timesing it by this digit and this single digit. They both have a different value, unfortunately. So this number is actually 25. We have 2 lots of 10 and 5 ones. So we're going to be timesing this digit by this digit here. We look at, first of all, timesing the 323 by the ones first. The 1 is worth 5. So we know that the answer in this line is going to be 323 times 5. Okay, so we're going to solve that one first. Let's forget about the 2. Imagine it's not even there. We start with the ones. 3 times 5 is 15. I have more than 10 there, so I need to carry over the 1. We have 2 times 5, which makes 10. We then add the 1 to that, which makes 11, carrying over the 1. Then we have 3 times 5, which is 15, plus 1 more, which makes 16. So in our first line, 323 times 5 is 1,615. Now we move on to the digit that's in the tens column, which is the 2. It's actually worth 20. Even though we say we're timesing by 2, it's worth 20. So in our second line, we're actually doing 323 times 20. But we don't do 3 times 20, we just do 3 times 2. So therefore, this 0 needs to be put here first. So you must make sure that's there. When we go to times by the 2 now, we need to make sure that the numbers line up in each of the columns. So when we add them together, that they actually were adding the right numbers. So let's now forget about the 5. We've timesed it by that. We're moving on to the 2, which is worth 20, but we're just timesing it by 2 because we put the 0 there already. So we start again with the ones. 3 times 2 is not 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Then I have 2 times 2, which is 4. And then 3 times 2, which is 6. In this case, because everything was times by 2, there was no carrying over, so it was just a simple multiplication. Now we have 323 times 20 is 6,460. Now I need to add those 2 amounts together, which is why the plus sign is here. Okay, sometimes we get a bit confused. Sometimes people are timesing these. It's actually adding downwards now. So I have 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 6 is 7. 6 plus 4 is 10. Again, so I leave the 1s behind. I carry over the 10. And then 1 plus 6 is 7 plus 1 more makes 8. Okay, and to make it helpful to read that number, we keep these 3 together and we put the comma in to separate, so it makes it nice and easy to read the digit, 8,075. So that's how we do 3-digit by 2-digit multiplication. It's understanding that we are timesing by 25, we are timesing by the 5 first, then the 20, getting our 2 amounts and then adding them together. I hope that helps you at home. Aha!